Yo, everyone, we're back of Tales of Arise. Time for us to take off and head to Rena. Head for Rena, I should say. Damn it, I messed up the joke. Oh no, I'm a failure. Let's just check around real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. Where the hell's this lead? Where? Where am I? Oh. Oh, this is where we saw that scene with Alphen and Shion, I suppose. Interesting. Okay. I'm down for that. Interesting. Not really anything here, but it's interesting to see regardless. Lower... What's in the central area again? That's probably a place we've already been to, but... Ah, okay, that's what leads there. Okay, I think we're good to go then. I think we've done everything. So yeah, nowhere else to go but out of here. Take off for Rena? Not like the game's giving me much of a choice. So, I guess so. Let's see where we go. Or how it is on Rena.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Yeah. Let's test it out then once the game loads. Whoa. Damn. I don't really even have any clever thing to say. That's just real pretty looking. Too bad looks can be deceiving. It is pretty visually. However, the actual reasoning behind it, not so much. Also, goddamn, this is wow. Talk about presentation. Feels like I'm in Elder's Recess and frickin' Monster Hunter World. I say that solely because of like the frickin' glass floor.
This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy.
Oh, really?
This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
You know,
it's covering everything. The entire planet.
Ooh, wow. That's fucked.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
So basically they're trying to replicate that
Back
with
in its
Dana?
day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is.
Yeah.
But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
Yikes.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
Well, I can see why no one lives here. It's kind of a pit.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana.
I guess this is what
Looking
happens
for
when you
another
get sent to
host.
Detroit.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be
Sorry.
spared in the end.
Sorry if you can hear that. I'm trying to fix my damn headphones. I still haven't gotten them fixed.
Shion and Naori saw comes to pass.
I'm lazy.
Nothing
I'm
will
sorry.
survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's
Alright.
take a look.
Time to move forward. Ooh. Fancy. The destroyed remnants of Rena. God, this looks like 5 different
So
games
this
at
is
once
Rena.
almost.
This is where everything began.
Oh.
Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
Oh, so now I can freaking go. Oh my god, game, really? You're really gonna pull this on me? Shit, this is actually. Oh, that means I can actually get. Ah, damn it. Okay.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen?
Kingdom Hearts opening.
Drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renin graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity?
Bro, he's getting thrown under
No,
the
because I
bus.
said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
We are.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
I mean, you could be Law for all we know. Maybe the Law were seeing
So
just
the
an
idea is
illusion.
to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience.
True.
The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
So we beat it
Back when
into
Shion's thorns flew out of
submission.
control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever.
Booyah.
It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Sounds like a good plan. Damn, how many we got?
Question.
I have
for
an
you.
idea and I
Let's
want to go
say,
do it right now.
Knock on wood. Everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
True.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Let's do it. Damn. Okay, well, it's so funny that Lenegus is in other, and yet Rena is like... Rena gets its own tab. Freaking... Some of these do not, however. Also, apparently I missed a quest. Well, I want to go check out those owls, but first things first. I'll probably do the owls
Finally
off
made it.
recording. Oh shit.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Yo, what's
Is
up?
this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
Oh my god.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
The point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Yeah, and?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Lug got called out for not being able to connect the dots,
hugely.
and then she
Hey,
just was
Kitara,
like, well,
I've
yeah,
got
it's
you. What's
just
on
kind of
tonight's
that.
menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat.
Get him, Hootle.
Holy shit.
Ah! What did I do?
Poor
Oh,
man.
now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle.
Ow! Seriously, what the hell?
My man did not deserve this. Good lord.
You know,
Yet
guys,
another one.
when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can
They
think
do
of,
not have an
is that
explanation.
the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
They do not have a
There's
proper
also no
explanation
organized
for the
effort on our
fact
part to
that
hunt them down.
enemies
So
respawn.
it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
Yeah.
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
We aren't so different, you and I. Right, let's try talking to this dude over here. Irresponsible Biologist A. Remind me, you two were born in this current generations of Renans, correct? That would put 100 years between us, which would make me akin to an ancestor to your generation. As such, I have an opportunity for you. I have an opportunity for you demonstrate the respect due to elders like me. Perhaps I'm reading into things too much, but is such respect truly merited in this instance? I couldn't tell you one way or another, but it seems like he needs help with something. Just listen to what I have to say right now. You see.
Excuse me!
Hold on, I can't let you go any further. I had a feeling this was going to happen. You always try to beat me to the punch with these things. I'm surprised to hear you object. I thought you understood that sometimes the quest for knowledge requires that we get our hands dirty. That's exactly why I can't simply stand here and let you do this. I could be losing out on a valuable opportunity. Then let's make it fair, shall we? We'll both give them our requests. Works for me. I have no objections. My head is starting to hurt trying to follow these two. They must be pretty strong if even you admit that. I don't know what you two want from us, but don't expect us to agree to anything.
Hey!
What's that? Are you simply going to walk past an elderly person who's in distress? I didn't think the generation gap had gotten so wide that the young people forgot their manners. How unfortunate.
Really now?
All right, we'll hear you out. But one matter at a time. We're busy people ourselves with our own matters to attend to. Fair enough. In that case, I can wait. You can go first. Thank you. Now, as I was about to say before, I'd like you to go... I'll go down to the surface of Renna and track down a certain experimental Zoogle subject of mine. It's a failed specimen. I injected it from Daik Fazol, thinking that would dispose of it. But it seems to have survived the trip in space.
What?
You threw it out into space? That's so cruel. And you wish for us to finish the job, I gather. That's partly what I need you to do. More importantly, I need you to collect tissue from said Zoogle. I never would have predicted that it would arrive on Renna alive and well. It merits further scientific investigation. Why not simply go there yourself? Then you could research the creature to your heart's content. Proper field studies aren't my area of expertise. From what I gather, you people are better equipped for such strenuous work than I'll ever be.
I see.
I thought I was being mindful on how I presented myself, but apparently not. Sounds like someone's a little lazy to me.
Agreed.
I have rather mixed feelings. I won't make any firm promises on whether we shall deliver. But if that works for you, we'll look into it.
Very nice.
I'm pleased to see my predictions about you weren't unfounded. In that case, go on and get to work. The rest of my research is being held up by this, so the sooner you finish this, the better. I should also mention, the Zoogle in question is a 6-armed giant and it's an extremely violent specimen, so be careful when dealing with it. Wait, what was that last part? Nothing. Yeah, we can do that.
Dohalim, the line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Oh no. Shoot. We have a few things I want to take care of. First off, Calaglia. Outer area, I want to instantly go and frickin' chill at a campfire. Because, well...
We've reached our destination.
It's pretty simple, I think. We haven't been able to stay at a campfire in a millennia. So I want to get that done right now.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
Oh my god.
So I see.
I forgot about his obsession with blue because she said it would look good on
I love how
him.
much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave.
All right.
This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Oof.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Dude
Back
is
in the day, I
obsessed
couldn't
with
think about
meat.
leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
It's
When
like
I
sometimes
first
the
learned
platter
that the
was
food
made
I
of
ate
gold or
originally
platinum.
came from animals and fish. I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
Oh my god. Zealous taste testing.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
Zam.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
Gee, I wonder.
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
Dubious.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
Okay.
What is it?
Let us hear
As we
your
all
theory.
know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level
Holy
such an
fuck.
accusation,
No!
but the facts lead me to conclude that
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious,
Okay, I was
actually.
expecting Dohlim to get the fucking...
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Oh,
nothing?
Nothing.
okay. I thought it was gonna be like Dohlim's the one that brought it up, but yet again, Law's gonna get bullied for no reason. But turns out it was both him and Alphen that just went like, nothing.
Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
Well then.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
Yeah, I think you're a
I
bit
don't
different in
think
that
that's got
regard.
anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Holy shit.
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
Bro, he has no
You
sense
know,
of self-preservation
I've also
around
noticed
her.
Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
Man,
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch
I
them
do not
herself.
regret giving him the
I'm only
straw
good with
hat,
fish because it used to
considering
be
he
the
only
easiest thing
eats
to get.
meat,
When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally.
or at
to
least
you.
he vastly
I like
prefers
fish just
meat.
fine. But what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
Huh.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
And now we are finally done with all that. Now, not that I disliked it, it was still a very fun time, but...
It's finished. Hopefully the others like it.
It's weird seeing Shion have, like, put so much personality out there.
You
I'm
okay,
into it,
Shion?
though.
You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Cheese
Yeah,
fondue.
I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
Yeah.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before.
That was the delivery on that line. He was in shock. He's just like, what do I say about this?
So, Halim, care if I hang out for a while?
Wonder if this is his last one yet,
You
maybe?
want some?
Well, I'll be. I'm not accustomed to such offers, but I'll gladly partake.
What?
It's quiet tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think there are even any Zoogles
What is
lurking
that?
around
What is
for
that, a type
once.
of wine?
Is this one of those times where people would start playing music?
My, have our talks sparked an interest in such arts?
I wouldn't go that far. But from what I've seen, there's a lot more to life than just swinging swords and getting into fights all the time.
There is more to life than
You wouldn't
unga
have gone
bunga,
without that knowledge for so long.
ooga
had we
booga,
Renans not pillaged your planet.
gorilla.
Words cannot express how sorry I feel.
300 years of bad blood is too much to lay on one person's feet. That's something a man I admired once said.
I appreciate the sentiment. I pray that once all of this fighting is over, you'll be able to finally find a purpose for yourself, other than simply fighting.
You know, it's strange. I haven't given much thought about what I'm actually going to do with my life once our quest is all over. The only thing I've ever been good at in life is swinging my sword around and hitting things.
Then perhaps it's time for you to begin to contemplate what else you wish to do in life.
True.
Aside from fighting. I guess you've got things like your music and antique collecting to look forward to after all.
Junk.
Well, I'm sure you have other interests as well. From what I can tell, you seem to be rather interested in weaponry and Renan machinery, yes?
I'm only interested in weapons when it comes to how easy they are to use. And as for technology, I don't know a damn thing about it.
If you have the interest, you can always learn.
Yeah.
Being able to understand and create technology that supports and improves lives is always valuable.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for studying. You're right, there's stuff I wouldn't mind knowing more about, but...
That was merely a hypothetical example. My point is that sometimes you can find the answer in the things that you like and already do.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I know. If we're talking about things I like, what if I tried opening a spicy food restaurant?
Not bad. Although your customer base may be limited.
I feel bad making you my life coach when I originally just wanted to drink together.
Think nothing of it. It is the least I owe you.
Uh-oh.
My life wouldn't be what it is today had you and your friends not come to Vicent. In fact, I think I may owe you all more than I could ever hope to... Alphen?
Bro fell asleep. Bro went sleepy time. Drinking, buddy. AG recovery. More of the usual. Was that the last one?
Relaxing at night, beneath the stars pure and bright, a heavenly sight.
Drink till you drop is the achievement I got. Which I would assume means that, survey says, Master Art.
Feeling better after last night?
Apocal Severance. I like the sound of that one. Ooh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay, we've got... How many... It looks like we've got, what? 1... Sorry, I'm checking all the quests we have. 2... 3... And... 4 unaccepted quests. So we'll take care of those later. I'll also take care of the frickin' owls off screen. For now, we're gonna head right back to Rena and try to make some amount of headway at least, you know? As long as the game doesn't lock me out of stuff, I think I'll just continue heading on with the plot for the moment.
We finally made it.
God damn, look at that shit. Retirement plans. That is a freaking weird thing to get, but okay, go off game.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim,
We are
dreams have a habit of
fighting
spiraling into
dreamers.
something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
A friendly suggestion, she says. I don't know how truthful that sounds, but you know what? Okay, I believe you. We now have 3 characters that have their master arts. I'll probably focus on Shion next, just because, you know, I mean, she's Shion. Whoa. Oh god, that's weird. Do you see this? When it changed the camera, it's like a freaking after image of Alphen. What the hell, bro? That's wacky. Oh well. Damn, they really just made an entire freaking planet's worth of gallium, apparently. For some godforsaken reason. Huh. So these must be like teleporters that head back to the start here, I suppose. From like this, probably, I would guess like the halfway mark and other stuff. Well, for now, let's transfer out of here. Vast structure.
Looks
Oh,
like
there we go.
walked into that pit of astral energy.
This is what okay, so that's what I need to fight. I fear how strong that thing will be, mind you. We're gonna get into a fight here? Or a cutscene. Either way. Oh. Fight? Scrap? Scrap.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait,
Music?
can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through
It's
to them.
no use!
So they really
Take
want these
this!
controls. In that case, we've got no choice.
Kicking the music? It's not the battle theme. Well, it's a battle theme, but not the right one.
Something off here?
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
I'll tear you apart!
Can you take it?
Well, actually not a bad theme. I can't really I don't really know what it is, but...
Can you take it? Elusive deity! Soaring blast! Eagle ray!
Astral Arts?
Okay.
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
That frickin' does it!
Alright.
Penumbra! Eagle ray!
Trying to do my best here. Yeah, it's probably... You know, yeah, these probably aren't going to work well now I think about it.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that isn't silly.
Oh god.
Can you take it? Does it hurt?
Now you see what I can do.
Does it hurt?
Ooh.
Glacial spear.
Elusive deity!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
Phew.
Can you take it?
Well, it would look like Alphen didn't hit it. Well, he got the Scarlet Outburst at least. Or Inferno. Whichever you prefer, really, doesn't matter.
I'll tear
blow them away.
Acceptable.
Wee. Uh-oh.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Smack him.
Can you take it?
Ready and use evil.
Oh shit, yo, the combos. Hit him with it.
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. Finish in style.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know.
They're even worse than Danon slaves. They don't
I
even
hate for it to
have
be
their
like
own
this.
free will.
But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
Whoa.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Damn, look at all that shit. Very, very pretty. We got one more skit.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
True.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
Really something to think about, that's for sure. Another one.
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
Two sides of a
On the
fence.
contrary,
Neither are
I should
really
like to
wrong.
take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
I always try to be an optimist myself as well. Sometimes it's easier to be a pessimist, but I don't know. In most scenarios, I try to think of the positive side, I suppose. So I definitely see where both Alphen and Kisar are coming from. Also, I just noticed that the prints we're leaving behind when we walk. That's cool. One more skit.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's
Oh,
technology
probably
certainly
one
is
more.
impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first.
Yeah.
Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
The life
And
stream.
that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit...
The
I
life
don't know,
stream, not the
far?
live
There has to be
stream.
a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot.
Not wrong, not wrong.
There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
Could be
If
both.
it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Good old Alphen brain empty last name. I don't even know what I'm going on about anymore. I just want to get a peek at this little enemy over here. I'm not even gonna fight it yet. We'll test the waters out on that one next time. On Tales of Arise. I'd say we've done a lot of stuff. This episode mostly consisted of conversations, but hey, we unlocked a new master art, so maybe we'll get to see that eventually. But for now, yeah. Next time on Tales of Arise, we'll go in deeper and check out some stuff. Adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, mata ne.